game. I'm here at Topgolf Las Vegas for the Raiders Foundation's second annual Celebrity Swing, and I'm going to be catching up with some former Raiders, so stay tuned. Being joined by Mr. Lincoln Kennedy. We are here at the Raiders Foundation Celebrity Swing. First off, what do you make of this event, the second annual?
Well, I'm always impressed the fact that the way Vegas puts on a show, whether it's a gathering like this for charity or anything else, it's always glamorous, it's always big lights, big glitz, lots of stars out. It's a fun event.
Now, what do you make of just 1 year from now, the Raiders are relocating here, or a little more than 1 year?
Yeah, a little bit more than 1 year, but the fact is they'll eventually be coming here. Very excited about it. The opportunity for a new stadium was over at the site today. It looks wonderful. Can only imagine how it's all going to turn out. And I'm just glad the Raiders are going to finally find a home that they're on. They definitely deserve it. One of the most iconic franchises in NFL history. Had to share a stadium with all these years with a baseball team. Now they've got their own place. It's going to be big. It's going to be in Vegas, baby.
And you will be part of the broadcast team. How excited are you?
I'm very excited for this opportunity, and the fact that I've been working with Brent Musburger now last year, who's well known in the Vegas community. The fact that I've had the opportunity over the last 5 years to work with the organization as their color commentator for the radio network really does my heart well, and I'm going to keep trying to do the best job I can because the Raider Nation is depending on it.
Now, what are your expectations for the team this upcoming season?
I just want to see them improvement. Not so much. I'm not going to be one of those guys that say they're Super Bowl bound. I still think they've got some things they got to work on, and there are a lot of good teams in the AFC. It's going to be hard, but I just want to see improvement. So I want to see a better record. I want to see better improvement out there on the field. And for goodness sakes, give me something good to talk about, because I got to talk about the team every game.
Well, having something good to talk about, Antonio Brown, I mean, that's a big deal, right?
Isn't that great? The fact they got Antonio Brown before they come to Vegas, he kind of runs the right hand in hand with Vegas and Raiders, right, and everything. So it's going to be a good show. They've got plenty of playmakers, and really it's time for guys like Carr to put up or sit down, because there's really no reason why they can't be successful.
What do you think of the second annual event?
I think it's great. Unfortunately, I wasn't here for the first annual, but being here now, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's a great scene at the greatest Topgolf that I've ever been to here in Las Vegas. Great people, and obviously the Raider Nation shows up, so it's an awesome event.
Speaking of Raider Nation, they are relocating here just less than a year and a half away. What are your thoughts?
I think it's amazing. It's almost a little surreal to finally realize that we're here in just under a year away of actually being here and having the Las Vegas Raiders. It's an amazing event. We saw the stadium site today. It was beautiful. It's coming along quickly. I'm extremely excited for all of Raider Nation to be able to experience it.
A lot of changes in the offseason so far. A big one, most notably, Antonio Brown. What do you make of him joining the organization?
I mean, Antonio Brown is arguably the best receiver in the game for the last 5 years. And when you add a guy like that to an offense with a great quarterback in Carr, I mean, it's second to none. I mean, it helps everyone out, opens things up, and makes Jarek's job a lot easier, makes the run game even better. So it's going to be a great addition to the team and to the offense as a whole.
Now, how do you think the team will do next season?
I think the team's going to be great. I mean, it's the second year with a new regime, a new, fresh, and very experienced and smart general manager under Mike Mayock, and a coach who's one of the best offensive minds ever in the history of football. So it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting to watch the Raider Nation.
Fantastic. All these people that come out and support the kids and to help everybody with school supplies, clothing, and food for the young people that need it is fantastic. And what a great night. I mean, it's beautiful out here. Everybody's having a great time, and we're raising some money, so it's great.
But how are your golf skills, though, since we're here?
I'm not too bad. I'm pretty fair. I don't play as much golf as I used to. Body won't let me, but I have a pretty good swing, and I certainly enjoy playing golf, that's for sure.
And looking at the upcoming season for the Raiders, what are some of your expectations?
Well, I think they've done a great job with the draft, so I think they've got some young influence. I think they picked up a couple of free agents that will help. The first year with a new coach is always a transition year, so I expect some good things this year from them. And, they'll be in contention, and we'll see how they do.
What about Antonio Brown?
I think that's a great pickup. I think he's going to be fantastic for Derek, Carr to throw to. So it just brings a veteran presence of guys that know, hey, he's a game maker. He can change the game. And, we'll see. I hope that continues.
And less than a year and a half before the Raiders relocate here to Las Vegas, have you had a chance to check out the new stadium?
Yes, I was over there today. We checked it out today. I was there at the groundbreaking. It's coming along fantastic. They're on schedule. So, next August, a year from this August, they're going to be playing in that thing, and it'll be exciting.
This is a great event. Anytime you can get a bunch of ex-Raiders together and Raider fans, it's always going to be a great event. Just to see a lot of guys I haven't seen in a couple of years. It's great to come out here and hang out with these guys, and then especially to be able to come out and support the event. It's an icing on the cake for us.
Are you a good golfer, though?
I try to golf. I won't say I'm a good golfer, but I try to golf.
Better than Charles Barkley?
I had to say so. I'm not going to say that anybody's better than me in anything, so I had to say so.
Now, what do you think about the upcoming season? A lot going on in the off season, including Antonio Brown. Most notably, what are your thoughts?
I'm sorry, Marcel back there messing with me. I'm sorry, but I love the moves that the Raiders have been making in the off season. I only think it's going to lead to them being a better team at the end of the day, and I think it's going to be very exciting.
And what about the new stadium? Have you had a chance to check it out?
I actually was delayed getting in today, so I didn't get to go and see the stadium. And so, but I heard a lot about it, and I'm looking forward to being able to see it and experience that stadium.
You need to go check it out soon.
And I hope I can check it out before I get ready to leave, for sure.
And do you have a message for all the Raiders fans and Raiders Nation?
I just tell the Raider Nation, it's a hard decision to move from Oakland, but, at this point it was something that the team had to do. We wanted to get the new facilities in and just all the different amenities around the city of Las Vegas for us. It's going to be great for us, and I think it's going to only help us be successful as a team.